Get us recording here. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Brenna and I did. We went up to Crystal Mountain up in Washington. She went snowboarding and I did an avalanche class, feeling better about that type of stuff. This morning, you're gonna need one weight. We're starting our 8-week program challenge, however you wanna look at it. And so, yeah, we were just talking about it before the recording. If you want to keep track, we can send you this if I haven't already sent it to you, and you can keep track of your reps or how you felt throughout the whole thing. And we're going to revisit workouts later on so that you can see how you feel compared to this first week of exercises. And next week, we'll do some of the similar stuff and you'll be able to compare how you feel. So it's a good way to see your progress with similar moves or the same moves. And yeah, let's get it moving. You just need one weight this morning. We're gonna start off body weight as we always do. Let's do some of those neck circles to begin with. Let's go for 5 each direction, all right? 5 each direction here. A lot of driving this weekend, so this feels good. Got you pointed a different way than normal. I was gonna maybe see if having these big double doors behind me make it easier for you to see my movements. 4 for me, 5 for me. Okay, and I'm gonna do those big S stretches, right? Hands are pointed the opposite way. Get a lat stretch on this side. And let's go 5 each way for this, so 10 total. Ooh, don't know if you could hear that pop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna switch it up for my last 2 and kind of reach over with both hands. See if I like that better at all. It's still a lat stretch. And 10 there. Okay, let's get some of those arm rings then. Let's get 10 total of those. Rolling those shoulders over. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really trying to push that back shoulder over. 10. Cool, feeling warm already. Let's get some hip circles. Let's just do 5 big ones each way here. Going slow. I love to feel that little hamstring stretch in the back as I come around. Feels similar to that RDL that we do with both legs. 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna switch sideways so you can see how far I push my hips out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 10 down dogs here. And when you come back to the push-up position, you can either get a push-up or just hang out in this position for a moment before we shoot back again into down dog. So join me here. I'm gonna start my first one. There's 1, going back to push-up position. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna walk my feet a little bit in this one. 5, but walking here. Come back flat. 6, I'm gonna keep doing those little walkouts with the feet, the heels. Here comes 7. I'm gonna start finishing push-ups here. Ooh, sorry about that. 8. Get a push up now. 9. Last one for me. And 10. Push up. Sweet. God, I love those down dogs. Okay, let's get a plank. I'm gonna take my upper layer off here. We're gonna do those step ups. So in plank position, gonna step a foot up, and I'm just gonna drop this knee in a little bit harder. And then step it back, get the other foot up there. Gonna switch this up on you eventually, but there's one total. Switch directions here. Doing it again. And the other foot. 2. This time, I'm gonna step my foot up and open up towards my leg, right? Ooh, some back cracks there. Step it back, other side, open up towards you. That was number 3. So here's on number 4, doing this 10 times. There's 5. I'm gonna 6. 6. 7. 7. Looking up towards that hand. 8. 8. 9. 9. Last 2 for me. 10. And 10. Good. We're gonna come back to our feet here. I'm just gonna walk it up here. All right. Let's get some ankle circles. I'm just gonna stick a foot out front. 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Going the other way. Try and push into each corner there, right? Make your calf feel a little warm. All those ankle muscles going up into your shin. 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really having to push into the corners to feel my legs start to warm up. 9, 10. Okay, let's get 20 of those Tai Chi twists real quick. Let your arms be ropes, right? Let's go for that. I'm getting cracks all over the place in my back. My back doesn't normally crack a lot. Feels good. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 20. Yeah, cool. I feel a little more limber, a little more warmed up. So we've got 3 rounds or 3 circuits today. The first one, we're gonna do some time stuff. Actually, I think everything this morning is gonna be timed for us. But we're gonna take 45 seconds on and 15 off, okay? So not a big break, just enough time to switch and get to that next position. We'll take a longer break at the very end. First one, we're gonna do a squat with some T-spine rotation. So I'm gonna set my feet up. I'm gonna take both of my fingertips to the floor, or all 10, I guess, right? And then open one arm up towards the sky, twist that spine as hard as I can, bring it back to the floor, and switch, right? Opening up as high as I can. Stand up in between, and then we'll go again, okay? That's all you gotta do for that one. So just alternating back and forth, getting that arm, trying to look up toward the sky at it, all right? Then we're gonna do a bridge and a sit-up. We've done these before. We can do it as a walkout as well. So here, right, get my hips up, walk my feet out, bring them back, and then 2 sit-ups, right? And do I want to show you more? Yeah, I'll show you more. There's 2 of them. I'm just going to show you 3 out of the 5, and then we'll get going, okay? There's 2. Number 3 is going to be a bear crawl with a kick through and a reach. So I'm going to do 4 crawls, 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to kick through, set that heel down, and reach. Get my hip as high as I can, okay? And then switch it. Boom, switch, reach. And then go backwards and do the same thing at the bottom, okay? 4 steps, and then 2 more kick throughs back here, all right? There's 3 of them. The last 2 I'll show you when they come. So let's get ready for the squats, okay? 45 seconds of squats and reaching up to the sky. Whew. Good morning. All right. Let's do it. 45 seconds on the clock. 15 seconds in between. We're going to the floor after that for those bridges. All righty. We're going to squat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I'm going to take both hands to the floor and then leave my middle fingertip on the floor. Rotate. I'm going to stand up just for a quick second. If you want to, you can press your elbow into your knee, right? So I'm not sure if I can really show you that, but one arm is pressed into the inside of my leg. Good. Let's keep going. I feel like a frog down here. Let's get one more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna complete my rep here. Good. Stand up, give those hips a quick break. You got those the bridge to a walkout. So join me on the floor. I'm gonna walk those feet out and walk them back in first, and then 2 sit-ups, all right? You got 45 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do that. Hips up, walking it out. Bringing it back. 5 or 6 steps, 2 good sit-ups there. Try not to fall to the floor, right? I don't wanna bonk into the ground. Trying to control it when I'm coming back down. Out of those sit-ups. Next round, if you wanna wear a band for this, you're welcome to put a band on here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Gonna let the clock roll this time. That was 45 seconds. We're just gonna flip over. We have 4 steps in a bear crawl and then a kick through, okay? That's gonna happen in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here I go. 4 steps, 2, 3, 4. Kick through, set that heel down, reach up high, push your hips high. Switching, getting the other side first before I go back to those bear crawls. Backwards for 4, 3, 2, 1. Another kick through. Bear crawls. 1, 2, 3, 4. On that fourth one, try and get my hands and feet equal, right? So that it's easy to transition. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Okay, we're gonna do some of those shin boxes we did pretty recently, and then coming up to the knees afterwards, right? So we're here, rolling over, up to the knees, push my hips through, right? Let's get that going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and join me here. Remember, you can set your hands behind you to help in that transition stage right here, right? It's pretty tough to keep our hands off the floor, especially early in the workout when our hips, spine, everything is a little less flexible. But I like the challenge of trying to not touch the floor. Get a good glute squeeze at the top there. Yeah, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Finishing on a rep there. Good. Cool. We're gonna get some of those scapula protraction, retraction. It's that push-up position one we've done before, right? Where we're not bending our elbows. We're just using our body, our scapula, our shoulders, right? Traps, all those other muscles other than our chest and triceps. So up and down on the floor without bending your elbows. If you'd like to, Pete showed you, I think recently, to do it on like a leaning against a door or something stable where you can just really feel everything gliding, right? That's all we're going for, looking for all that gliding feeling. All right, let's do that. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I just like to really think about having my elbows locked out because they want to bend. But if I'm working to keep them locked, then I can really feel all that other motion that's going on. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. Take a break there. Sweet, awesome. Now's the time to grab a little sip if you want. We're gonna do that all one more time. One more time on that one. Okay, feeling warm upper body wise. Shoulders feel ready to go. All right, come on back. Let's get that squat again and rotate, look up towards the sky, follow your hand. Let's do it. I'm gonna turn sideways for you here this time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking my fingertips to the floor. Open up towards you, look up towards the sky. Replace that hand. Good. Just a quick break at the top. Try and jump right back into it if you can. Got my elbow pressed against my thigh there. There's 2. 3. 4. Let me get one more here in our little bit of time. And 5. Good. Take a short break. You got 15 seconds. We're gonna walk it out in that bridge. Get our 2 sit-ups. Join me, it's gonna happen here. 5, 4, I'm gonna lie back. 3, 2, and 1. Hips are coming up. Walking it out. Walking it back. I'm gonna make my walkout a little quicker this round. So that I can get a few more sit-ups in maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. Again, trying to not feel like I'm falling back to the floor after each of those sit-ups. 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finishing my 2 sit-ups. Ah, there we go. Sweet. All right, we're on those bear crawls next. Bear crawl to a kick through. Extend the hips all the way up there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna crawl toward you. 2, 3, 4. Kick through. Set that heel down. Reach towards the sky. Get your hips up high. 1, 2, 3, 4. And doing it back here. If you got a little more room than I do, you're welcome to take 6 steps or just 4 longer steps. I'm taking pretty short steps. 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 10 more seconds here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Relax there. 15 seconds, just finishing my rep. Cool. Shin boxes. Staying down here on the floor. All righty. All right, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I go this way. Tough. I like the way these are tough though. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Yeah, different kind of tough, right? Mobility wise tough. Okay, we're going to that scapula, protraction, retraction. If you want to lean up against the wall or a door, a chair, so it's not as harsh of a, or we're just not dealing with as much of our body weight, you're welcome to do that. Let's do it though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I was playing with using my fists last round. It kind of felt like it was easier to not use my my triceps at all, to not bend those elbows on my fists. Can't see my my timer though if I do that. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, good. Nice work. Let's take a minute, recover some energy, grab some water if you want. We're gonna move on to our next round here, or our next circuit, I mean. We're gonna start to use that weight now. So grab your weight. If you got some options, just keep them close. High pull is gonna be involved in our first move, if that helps you pick a weight if you have some options. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start to explain the first move. We've done these before or combined something like them before. We're going to do a bear crawl, another bear crawl, but I'm going to bear crawl towards my weight and then stand up over top of it and do a high pull on each arm. I've only got one weight that is this weight, so I'm going to do both arms when I get there. So I'm going to take at least 4 steps here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step my feet up, high pull, switch, high pull, back to bear crawling, right? Going backwards away from my weight, at least 4 steps, forwards, back towards it again, right? Go again. All right, that's the first move. These are going to be 60 seconds long, okay? We'll take a full minute for each of these. After that, we're going to do a bicep curl at the bottom of our squat. The hardest place to do a bicep curl, right? So squatting, trying to hold that squat. The weight out front helps me keep a nice flat back though. But a full minute of this, okay? So if you need a break, stand up, give those hips a break, and then we'll drop right back down into it. The last 2, let's get to them when we get to them. I'll show you, they're a little easier. You've done them before. So set yourself up for your high pulls and your bear crawls. Let's see, how far can I put this forward? Right there. All right. I'll do it towards you. Okie dokie. Getting our timer ready. Let's do it. At least 4 steps in your bear crawl. I'm getting on the floor back here. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's crawl. 1, 2, 3, 4. I pull on each side, using my legs to get that weight up there, right back to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, coming forward. 1, 2. I'm gonna try and start with my other arm this time. Crawling again. On your own now. And here's where we can, should have mentioned this last round, but if you want to count your reps, you can count your reps here. Or difficulty on a 1 to 10 scale, maybe. 10 being the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. 1 being the easiest. But the goal is to maybe do this again in the future and be able to compare your reps or the difficulty you felt during it. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Yeah, being able to come back and see the difference in how you feel or the quantity that you were able to do with a certain weight. So if you have it printed out or on your computer and able to write on it, do that. Okay, squat and curl. Let's do it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here I go. I guess I gotta wear a lighter shirt, right? Paint my weights white if I'm gonna have a dark background. I'm gonna give my hips a break. And my biceps, going right back into it here. Yeah, the hips are tired from the weekend. Here we go again. Almost to the end here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo, that one's tough. Still giving it about 15 seconds in between, trying to stay close to it anyway. Gonna scooch my weight out of the way for this third one. We're doing plank pulls. Hopefully that one rings a bell. a minute of them every 5 seconds. 5 seconds on, 5 seconds off, right? Pulling those elbows down towards our hips. All right, a little longer than 15 seconds here. Let's do it. Join me on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. Pull. Feel that light shake throughout your whole body. 3, 2, 1, back to normal. Normal plank. 3, 2, 1, and pull. 3, 2, 1, back to normal. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little better about that. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, back to normal. 3, 2, 1, pull. I'm gonna say plank instead of normal. 3, 2, 1, normal. Plank. 3, 2, 1, pull. 3, 2, 1, plank. 3, 2, 1, pull. Last one here, back to our normal plank in 3, 2, 1, plank. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Did exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do. All right, we're gonna do a single leg RDL and a row. So this is where if you got a couch, something near you to help you with your balance, you're welcome to use that. But in general, here's what it's gonna look like, right? Single leg RDL, row. Come back up in between maybe. Right, back to it. If you want to get 2 rows, kind of like we did on our sit-ups, walkouts, you can get 2 rows for every RDL if you'd like. I'm gonna leave my weight over here. Join me. Let's get it going. I showed you my good side, so I could show you some good balance. But I'm gonna start with my more difficult side for myself. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Time is on. Let's do it. Oop. Row at the bottom. Come back up. Let's try this first round. Going a whole minute like this on each side. We'll see how that feels after the first 2 rounds. See if we need to make it just 30 seconds instead. Yeah, tough. Trying to have that back foot, my toes pointed towards the floor. Try not to let them point outwards. Almost there. You got just about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just gonna switch the timer. Pick that weight up into the hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah, working that balance here. Letting my head point wherever my torso does, right? So I'm not trying to look out front the whole time towards the wall. When I'm at the bottom of my RDL, I'm looking at the floor. Yeah, tough. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Tough. Let's take about 45 seconds. Regain a little more energy for another round of that. I'm actually gonna switch my weight out to make it a little lighter. Yeah. we're going to be bear crawling and doing those high pulls. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, come on back. Let's get it going. Bear crawl to high pull. Let's try and count those reps now. Count your reps. Or again, maybe a difficulty scale instead. 1 to 10. Here I come. Let's do it on the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just a little bit further towards you. 2 high pulls. Trying to make my legs do all that effort first before your arm takes over. I'm gonna come see, show off for me. Show me some good form. Nice. Nice crawl, Sylvia. Nice, Pete. Brenna, nice. 10 more seconds. Nice, Stu. 5, 4, 3. Complete that rep. 2, 1. Good work. Good work. Nice. Nice work, Sylvia. She was like at the beginning of one last rep, so she did the whole thing from the top. Nice work. Okay. We are squatting and curling. Take some big breaths right now. Big exhales. Try and empty your lungs. Alrighty, let's curl. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, let's count these reps, or just think about how hard it feels compared to that last one, compared to other things you've done in your life. The weight you use, maybe you stepped up the weight if you've got options, and that'd be something I'd write down also. Like, I was feeling good, grab my bigger weight this time. Give my hips a break. You passed 30 seconds. Yeah, here we go again. 15 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. 8 seconds. Hopefully you're beating me here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah, nice work. Nothing wrong with comparing yourself to Pete or myself and just trying to beat us, right? Holding your plank an extra 2 seconds longer than us. Getting an extra rep. I like that. Plank pulls. Let's see if I can do it justice this time. Alrighty. Again, I'm going to try to say pull and plank. Those are my 2 cues for you, all right? Alrighty, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull. Pull hard. Let's give this one just a hair more effort. Plank. One more plank. And pull. Shaking over here. Plank. It's almost like a break. Pull. Pull, pull, pull. Plank. pull. Yeah, shaking. Plank. Yeah. Pull. Plank. Watching my shirt shiver. Pull. Last pull. And plank for your last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nice. Slightly better instruction on my end. All right. We're going for those single leg RDLs. Let's keep it a minute on each side for now. I'm stepping down my weight just because mine was a bit heavy for me to do a whole minute of. I want to keep my form slightly better than I felt like it was. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm starting with the side that I think I'm not as strong on, not as balanced and coordinated. I'm just tapping my foot. When I come back all the way up, just put my foot down for a second. You're welcome to stay balanced if you want. If you just want to hover that foot and then go right back into it, it's slightly more challenging. Uh-oh, falling over. There we go. 10 more seconds. There's a minute. Good. Quick little break. We're going to switch sides. I'm going to start 2 reps with you on this one, and then come see your form. Let's do it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Here I come. Show off for me. Nice, Sylvia. Try and make it all one motion though, right? If you're gonna bend over, that foot's gotta be doing the same exact thing. Yeah. Nice, Denise. Good. Remember, your body's like a plank of wood, right? It can't bend. It can't bend. So if your torso leans 45 degrees, your leg is out 45 degrees. If it's 90, your leg is 90. 15 seconds. Nice, Brenna. Nice angles. Nice, Stu. Good. 5 more seconds. Get 1 more rep. Perfect. Nice, Sylvia. 3, 2, 1. Good. Finish that rep. Nice work. Tough. Really tough. Where are we at? Oh, that was the end of that one. Cool. Okay. So a note that I'm gonna make is that next time I want to try and get through 3 rounds of this. We're only gonna do 2 today. So that's one thing on my end that I want to work on. And we'll work on as a team eventually as well, right? But we're gonna move on to our last rounds here. They're all gonna be timed. So grab a sip if you'd like. Keep that band handy. We're gonna do some jumping jacks and stuff, and you're welcome to put that band on for those. Okay, so Gonna do some bent over rows. I know we just did some rows with those RDLs, but now we're just focusing on the row, okay? So switch back over here. You're welcome to put your hand on that chair, whatever you got there, right? I'm gonna maybe put my hand on my knee if my back starts to get tired, right? But for now, I'm gonna free for all it with my arm, my free arm, and just get bent over rows for 30 seconds, okay? We'll take a short little break just for me to switch my watch, and then we'll go again, okay? Other side, 30 seconds. After that, we got jumping jacks and seal jacks, both of which you've done a couple times. And as I just mentioned, if you want to throw that band on, right, you can put it somewhere on your thighs because we'll be doing this, right? So, oh, creaky floor. But you could get some extra glute work there if you want. And as you get more and more tired in the glutes, we can just scoot it further and further up our hips, right? To make it slightly easier until it's basically a belt if it needs to be. That's all I'm gonna give you. Let's get those rows in. Let's get the rows. 30 seconds on each side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Count your reps. Count them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. If you want to write that down real quick, you can. You can put an R or an L for the side it was. But let's do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. I also like the staggered stance, this type of thing, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Yeah. All right. Write that down if you'd like. I'm going to throw a band on just to see if it's highly realistic to have a band on for these. We're going to do 30 seconds worth of jumping jacks and seal jacks here. So if you want to write anything down for these ones, it'd be more like the effort scale, right? How hard it felt after all this other work we've done rather than reps. Okay, jumping jacks are first. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here I go. Always welcome to do that step out, right? Instead of the jumping jack. A dance step, whatever you want to call it. If you do have a band on, if you got a kind of loose one, you can't put your feet back all the way together, right? Or else it's gonna fall down. 3, 2, 1, relax. We're going for seal jacks next. Same thing with the legs, but our arms are doing this, right? Getting that clap in front. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Open, close, open, close. Definitely feeling my glutes a little bit. Or a step out, right? Still good work. 3, 2, 1, good, little break. Let's set my band down. Grab my weight for another round of those rows. I want to save just a little bit of time for a cool down. Let's do it. Let's get to these rows. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Count your reps again if you can. You can compare it to that last round. All right, show me some nice flat back. Good. 3, 2, 1, stand up, give your back a break. Nice. Switching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Nice, Brenna's got the staggered stance going. Nice flat back, Celia. All right, 10 more seconds. Get a few more in. 3, 2, 1, good. Wow, sweet. Jumping jacks coming up, or your dance step. The dance step, if you haven't tried it, you should, because it really is almost just as much effort, especially if you're trying to really get groovy with it, right? Moving quickly. It still is a lot of work. All right, jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Again, I can't put my feet all the way back together or else my pants will fall down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick little break here. Glutes are getting warm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal jacks. Ooh. I pull my band up a little bit, see what's happening. Ooh, that doesn't work. There we go. That's a little better. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Yeah. Glutes are feeling it. All right. We're going to call it good there, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a few big breaths. We'll do a short warm up or cool down here. All right. So if you're still standing with me, I'm going to do a few more of those lat stretches, S stretches. You can do the S, you can reach both hands, whatever you're feeling there. I like to sometimes grab my other wrist and pull on it. Gives me a bigger stretch on my lat. I'm going to switch here. Still breathing. Good. I'm going to give myself a hamstring stretch, but a standing one with my feet spread out like this, right? So it's kind of like that RDL with a kickstand, similar, right? But you should feel all that stretch in your front leg, pushing my hips backwards. I've got a slightly bent knee here. Helps not feel it right behind the knee. Feel a little higher. Push just a little deeper into that one. Let's hang out here for another 10 seconds. So if you weren't able to write anything down, maybe you just want to roll back through that list and just write that number, right? The number of reps. But if you don't know your reps, which you probably don't, write that difficulty scale. I'm going to come up and switch my feet here. Just writing how hard it felt for you, or what weight you used, if you have options, if you use the band or not. Okay, actually, let's take another 10 seconds. We get that left leg, or my left leg anyway, pretty long one. I'm gonna hang out here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming up. I'm gonna get a hip flexor stretch, grab a little padding. Yeah, and if you were able to look at the workouts before this at all, you might have noticed that there's basically 5 days in there, but those in between days, Tuesday, Thursday, those are your rest days. But also we mentioned some other things that you could do. Could go for a walk, a run, a bike ride, a swim, whatever it might be. Highly, highly recommend that. We kind of mentioned that stuff, but I really want you to, Pete really wants you to get after something on your off days. All right, I'm gonna switch my legs here. Not only does that just make you more fit, but it really does help with soreness, flexibility and mobility. Really, really does help. I notice every time if I stretch before bed, I feel it. I feel way better in the morning. If I go for a run after a day of hard lifting and I'm pretty sore, I feel way more not sore after my run. It seems slightly counterintuitive, but so I'm gonna, or one of us anyway, we'll check in with everybody on Wednesday and just ask what you did. So hopefully you'll have something for us just to say, I went for a walk or a bike ride or hiked up Mount Tabor. I'm gonna do a child's pose here. Child's pose. This is gonna be our last stretch of the morning. Take some big breaths down here. And also at the very end of that list on the off days is just rest. And that's totally okay as well. If you need just a day of nothing. Let's get some big deep breaths now. Get 2 or 3 from here. Exhale all the way. I'm coming up out of that, my friends. Good morning, happy Monday. Let us know if you have anything, any questions, comments, concerns. You can't see it, you need to have it sent to you a different way regarding the workout. And yeah, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot, Adam.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Stu.
I will not be on the skiing
Thanks,
Wednesday.
Eric. What was that?
I'm skiing Wednesday.